wandering all over this room. Maybe I'll say what you're needing. You won't take back your pleading, and the sun will shine through. Tell me your story. When that keeps me falling asleep at your own. Maybe our hearts will stop mourning, 'cause tragedy's boring now that I found you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, one and all. Hello, guys. Welcome. The sirens are on. The police sirens are on. It's false 9 time. That's the false 9 siren or whatever. Welcome, guys, to a League Cup watch-along. In what is ultimately a stronger side than I thought it was going to be, and then Jax immediately just said that Akanji's injured himself in the warm-up. Wow, that's upsetting. Well, hopefully that's not permanent. Right, so who do we have on the bench? Well, we've got Diaz on the bench. I guess he might come in. I don't know. The team, guys, is... even with Akanji being injured in the warm-up, it is far stronger than I thought it was going to be. Now, granted, it is still a heavily rotated team, because obviously it's going to be, but I will say it's not as rotated as I thought. I'm not surprised the Gundogan's starting. I thought maybe Wright would be given a chance. And I'm also not really surprised that Savio started, because, I mean, this is actually really close to my predicted 11, in fairness. In fact, I think this is my predicted 11. The only difference is I thought Wright might start instead of Gundogan. Apart from that, I predicted every single player here, in fairness to me. I did predict Haaland to not travel, though, in fairness. He is on the bench. I'm a bit confused as to why that's the case. And this is like one of the issues that I do have with Pep. Is that he will complain about a fixture congestion. He'll complain about this competition, and he's well within his right. Is well within his rights to do so. But then at the same time, you can't then not play exclusively children. Now, he has given some opportunities to the obvious players, McAtee and O'Reilly, those obvious players, Nunes again. I appreciate there are injuries, but you do have an academy to call on. There are children on the bench, for example. There's Simpson Poozy, and there's Alpha Ruprecht. Ruprecht. That's a fantastic name. Farid Alpha Ruprecht. And obviously Jacob Wright. So I would have liked to have seen maybe some more of those, because we're losing this game. We all know we're losing this game. You feel like Pep almost wants to lose the game, so it's a little bit surprising that he's gone this strong. But the team is, against basically the team I predicted, in fairness. It's Ortega, obviously. Lewis, Stones, now Diaz. Ake. Still a very strong back four, of course. Gundogan in that 6, hopefully. It is the midfield I wanted ahead of Gundogan, I'm assuming, in terms of Nico, O'Reilly and McAtee. It might be Foden midfield, but maybe not. I'm going to predict it will be McAtee, O'Reilly in the midfield. Nunes left wing again. Good opportunity for him in a big game. Or big opposition. Savio on the right. And Toby says... Toby asked who's false nining. My prediction is that it'll be Phil false nining, because he is our best option at false nine. Newcastle beating Chelsea 2-0. Wow. Is that like a baby Chelsea team? Or, well, Chelsea don't really have a baby team, do they? Because they've got two starting 11s, haven't they, basically? Chelsea are losing 2-0. How interesting. Yeah, so my prediction is it'll be Foden doing the false nine situation. He is our best option there. I think that maybe Bob would also be a fantastic option. Obviously, he's not fit. It's a shame because this would have been a perfect game for him, obviously. But there we go. Thank you guys to everyone for joining me today. That is indeed McAtee, Toby. Yes, absolutely. He was, loaned on to Sheffield United last season. And I've said it many times that I really rate McAtee highly. When he was like first got some minutes a couple of seasons ago, I rated him higher than Cole Palmer, to be honest with you. So it will be interesting to see how he plays. He's always looked good whenever he's played. Obviously, he's not going to get that many minutes given the quality ahead of him, but good to see him getting some minutes here. I'm also surprised no Jacob Wright Bengal. Again, Pep giving the mixed messages. He doesn't care about the competition. He's not going to waste time on the competition. But at the same time, there's a lot of first-teamers here, so clearly he's not absolutely sacking it. And yeah, just confirmation that Ruben Diaz is now in for the injured Akanji. That's a massive shame. We can't have more injuries, man. I mean, we are sort of low-key in a bit of an injury crisis. I don't like to use the word crisis a lot, but I feel like we are low-key in a bit of an injury crisis now. Rodri, Bob, Walker, De Bruyne, Doku, Grealish, Akanji. That is 7 first-teamers in an already small squad. We've got a squad of 23, including McAtee and O'Reilly as senior players. So it's already a small squad. And having literally your 7 injuries is a little bit mad. And it's not even like they're sort of like just like, oh, they're out for a day sort of things. Like these are, some of these are out season ending or months or weeks. So it's not ideal. Thought Pep would go pretty strong, can't stop the winning mentality. Indeed, but it is at odds with what he said, isn't it? Hello, Omar, your first stream. Shout out to you, mate. Hopefully you enjoy yourself here, matey. Give me some feedback. Let me know if you do indeed enjoy it. Hello, Musty. It is a great name, isn't it? I had a dream we'd win 3-1. I'm not going to lie, guys. I am going to predict us to lose here. I never do that, but I've got to do it based on the context of the opponent who's gone as strong as possible, it seems, essentially. To be fair, James Maddison isn't starting, so maybe it isn't full strength, but you get what I mean. They've done the bloody thing they did last season as well, by the way. Why have they gone Van de Ven at left? But they did that last season as well against us. You've got Dogi this time, you little knobhead. Anyway, it's a far stronger Spurs side than City on paper anyway, so I'm going to predict us to lose, and I think it's going to be 2-1. That's what I'm going to go for, guys. Let me know your score predictions, though. Let me know your score predictions. I just can't see us winning, to be honest. O'Reilly is indeed starting. And we are about to kick off here. McAtee's good. Yes, Toby, he's good. There we go. We've kicked off. Lovely. Yeah, he's good. How would I describe him as a player? He's another one of those small space operators, I'd suggest. More sort of like a pocket player. Surely no Nwaneri. Well, I haven't seen enough of Nwaneri, but from what I have seen of him, McAtee's better. But that's because I've only seen like 2 minutes of Nwaneri, so I can't really comment. McAtee is a lot older, so that would make sense in fairness. Time for the Kiss to take the chance. Absolutely, CJ. Some good opportunities here. Thank you so much, Ultimate.
Welcome back, Ultimate 306. You're on a 6-month streak.
No, I'm a prince didn't activate, but thank you, matey. 6 months you've subscribed for, and your random footballer is Andy Morrison. That's a great pull. Well done, Ultimate. A Man City legend there. Well done. Absolutely smashed it. I'm sure you'd enjoy watching him, Toby, based on his age, but that's for you to think about. No, but in all seriousness, yes, from what I've heard, he does sound like a really fantastic player. I'm not gonna lie, guys. So we all saw the mystic properties of the banana last stream when we needed a Liverpool goal, and I held the banana and we got the goal. I'm not going to waste the banana magical properties on a League Cup game. So do not expect me to go and get the magic banana this stream, yeah? We're not manifesting a goal with it this time. We're only using that because you can't sap all the magic out of it, yeah? So that's got to be a thing. Why is Foden playing? I mean, why are a lot of these players playing? To be fair, how interesting are we gonna dominate the play at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium when we've put like what is clearly nowhere near our full strength side and Spurs basically have? Is that what's going to happen? Hello, Assis, how are we? Oh, was he CG? I don't know. By the way, guys, in case you don't know, because some of the younger fans might not know, or non-City fans, Andy Morrison was our captain in the, well, most notoriously in the 98-99 season, and specifically, oh, Foden, nice little turn there, ball to Nunes, most specifically the playoff win against Gillingham. That's why. He was also in Istanbul, and we did an Andy song. Good times. 7-0, says Pangal, brilliant. That's absolutely fine, Tim. In fairness, I wouldn't expect you to know who he was, being a Manchester United fan, of course. Is that the CR7? Thank you so much for following. Good luck on your YouTube channel. Absolutely smashing it. Do you see Liverpool's team? No, I've not. Oh, Savio, nice touch. Oh, I'd say... Oh, Savio's megged him! You tell you what, I would love a Savio brace. That would be gorgeous. Gundogan. Nunes. Nice cross, you know. Oh, I thought that was going to fall to Savio. What a shame. MC, can you imagine? It looks like Spurs are going to be very happy to play on the counter-attack, which is, you know, well within their right. It's interesting. That's a good... Yeah, so there's loads of games going on, so I will have a look. Yeah, so Leicester... Oh, Leicester are... They're still losing, though, Tab. You know, United are beating them 2-1. That's fine. Let's have a look at this Liverpool team, then. They're away against Brighton. I don't know who that keeper is. Bradley Quanta. Still a strong back four. But yeah, midfield, Endo, Morton. There's still some strong players in there, but yeah, I see what you mean, definitely. Nwaneri goal, big up. Who is it Arsenal are playing? Oh, it's just coming. It's on my screen right now. They're playing Preston North End. Oh, that's a very nice goal. Lovely. That's a Phil Foden-esque finish, you might say. That's really nice. Would you rather win the 5p or beat Real Madrid in the final and Haaland win the Ballon d'Or? 5. Give me that 5p. Give me it. Give it to me now. I think that's how the bit rate works, Mars. You guys can go wherever you want, though. I don't really mind. Why do you never get... Well, considering that we bribe our way in these draws, you get, you know, it's... I feel like we're not getting our money's worth. Do you know what I mean? I feel like maybe a check's been missed. Oh, as Ruben Diaz has got absolutely done there, and this is probably going to be a goal for Timo Werner, and indeed it is. That was really bad by Ruben Diaz. That's really shit. Really shit. And we're already losing. Timo Werner's actually scored against us, lads. Ake so far up the pitch. You know, Ruben Diaz. I don't know why Ruben Diaz fucking dives in there, man. Oh dear. And then, yeah, Lewis is never going to get back. Oh dear. The 3-1's alive and kicking. On YouTube, you can pause it to synchronize, guys. FYI. I can literally see you, mate. Oh dear, lads. Timo Werner and better than Haaland. Is he starting? No. Wait, what? Oh dear, guys. You'll notice that I don't really mind if we get knocked out, to be honest. This is more of like a sort of like, I don't even know. I thought, this is just like a vibes game. It was easy. I don't really know what Ruben's doing, to be honest. A little bit disappointing, because like if that's like a child, you know, making that mistake, it's like, oh, whatever, it's a youth player. The fact it's Ruben Diaz jumping up there is a little bit upsetting. Ruben probably needs to sort that out, but there we go. Because what I will say is that it's very, very unlikely. Like if we win this game somehow, and then the quarterfinal is going to be an even harder game because you're probably going to play Liverpool, you know, one of Liverpool, Villa, United, Newcastle, Arsenal. So it's not even like you can get an easy round next time. It's going to be another difficult fixture, and then 2 difficult games in the semi-final, and then a difficult game in the final. Hello, Shay. How you doing, mate? Oh, is that United 3-1? Appease the coming new Spurs, but let them batter us so they can absolutely throttle Arsenal when the race gets tight. Yeah, exactly.
Timo Werner, better than me in this game perhaps, but let me ask, is he as ugly as me? Has his bloodline been the victim of inbreeding for as long as mine has? Is he as much of a twat as me? I think not. Chew on that, liberals.
Shut up, Toby. Yeah, Scorpio, sadly, we just jumped in for no real reason, and we conceded a goal there. And now, sadly, that's probably a moment where, because I feel like Walker probably would have started if he was available, that's probably a moment where Kyle Walker probably would have got back there in terms of pace and would have been able to cut that out, but obviously Rico's not blessed with that pace. Big up Shay, yes, if you're on the YouTube, please leave a like on the video. Even though we're probably going to lose here, boys, we can still have a lot of fun, yeah? We can still hope that, you know, McAtee, Nico have some good games. That would be nice. At some point, I would just like to see Nunes played in midfield, because, again, like, what is there to lose, realistically? I thought Nico was going to get on the end of that. But no. Again, we've got a load of lovely little pocket players on the pitch. Will any of them be able to break through that very dominant Spurs back line? So in terms of their centre-backs anyway, because Dragusin's playing again. Nunes, what have you got for me on the crosses? I mean, we've only got tiny boys in the box. They are. It's very slick, Jack. That is what I will say. It will hopefully be a very nice, slick attack. It's 4-1 now. God, what are Leicester doing? 4-1. How interesting. So, like, here, they're doing the thing, like, you know, like, they do on, like, that North Macedonia channel, Arena Sports, Musty. Like, where they're actually showing, like, you know, the action from other games. That's interesting. Who scored the first goal? Of course, it was Timo Werner. I declare, I don't think that Walker is... I don't think Walker is a faster. I'll be honest with you. Why does your Discord pretend American football is interesting? Because, you know, DR and Musty like it. Casimir, he's on a hat-trick, is he, RC? Jesus. Oh, dear. Oh, we've lost the ball again. Silly, silly. Silly boys and girls. Good intercept by John. Well done. He's got Savio going. Give me a Savio goal. Even if we're losing, you know, 3-1, let Savio score. Nearly a nice idea, but the pass isn't good enough, and it's intercepted. And now it's a 3-on-3. Thankfully, the ball there is poor. Diaz can get back. Nice tackle. Diaz and Foden can recover. Lovely stuff. We're not winning 19-1, I see. Chill, chill. Thoughts on Casillas' comments? What's he said? Oh, God. Savio up against Van der Ven feels like a bit of a mismatch, to be honest with you. United are going to win 6-1 and then keep Rude for 2 years, in which they'll finish 8th and 9th, says Zeldy. This, you tell you what though, Omar, this used to be our tournament. You know, Pep won it 4 years in a row, didn't he? I feel like I don't think he's won it since, though. So he won it 4 years in a row. I was like, nah, bored now. I've enjoyed this. Let's move on. I think it depends, doesn't it? If you get like a relatively easy run through to the semis, then it's worth taking seriously. But if you get something as difficult... Oh, Van der Ven's holding his hamstring. Oh! Now that is actually massive from a this game perspective, because now Savio's going to have a lot more fun. He was... I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to jinx it, but he was holding his hamstring after that challenge with Savio. He was slightly touching it. I was going to say, you know, Van der Ven's had hamstring issues, but if that's another one, then that's a massive L for him, because I do love Van der Ven as a player. He always seems to have a hamstring injury in him, though. I don't know if I've made that up, but he always seems to have that as an issue for him. Can someone fact check that for me? Is it always the same leg, or what? Or is it just cramp? I hope it's not a hamstring injury. Edison or Ortega? Edison. I did see what Scholes said. Clever lad. I thought that clap back to Rory was really funny, wasn't it? He basically said, if you don't think Rodri's good to watch, then you're an idiot, is essentially what he said. And I think he's right, in all honesty. It's just very nice to know that someone who is, you know, it was obviously a midfielder is also saying that. Ekuxis via Marta. I was a very big fan of... Wait, what? God's sake, Toby, shut up. Yeah, he did basically... He had a go at him, Tayab, didn't he? I don't think he said that, but he was... It was a pretty good clapback, and I'm inclined to agree that if you don't think that he's good to watch, then... Well, there are two things. You either haven't watched City, or you are a bit of a silly boy. And Van de Ven's really frustrated here. Do I like Amorim? I was always very confused as to why we were semi-linked with him, but then it turns out we weren't even really linked with him. It was only because we got their director of football. Because he doesn't play like us at all. Obviously. And Van de Ven's off it. And that is massive. Again, oh, poor Van de Ven, man. I hope he's all right. He looks distraught. Oh, poor baby. I'm genuinely gutted for him. Oh. I really, really like Van de Ven. But he is injury prone. And now it's Udogie, and maybe Savio will have a better time up against him. And Diaz has fallen to the floor for some reason. Referee played advantage, I think. He pulled his hamstring whilst chasing after Savio. Oh, Nunes, why are you trying to back heel it, mate? Less of that. I don't know, Toby. I think that the jury, from what I understand from people, because I don't watch Sporting, obviously, from what I understand about Sporting analysis, Toby, it's that the reason why, basically, these people argue that the reason why he's so good is because there is a massive quality gulf in the Portuguese league. If you look at, you know, like the squad value of, like, you know, the top three clubs compared to the other, however many there are, it's a stark contrast. So the question is, from these people, will it translate to a more competitive league like Premier League as we just give away the ball? Gundogan, are you okay, mate? Gundogan Stones, miscommunication. Don't really know what happened there. Can I for Spain? You could, but the difference is that Spain also hold their own in, like, European competitions, whereas Sporting, didn't they lose 5-0 to us last season or the season prior? I guess that would be the argument. Yeah, Gundo and Stones not happy with one another there. Miscommunication. And it'd be interesting to see how they play. It will be interesting. It's a 3-4-3, isn't it? And I think that the forward three are technically 10s. So I'm guessing that's where Bruno Fernandes will go. It seems like, just based on, like, the current squad, it seems like they're going to have to go hard in the market from a fullback perspective, or wing-back perspective. And they're going to have to, like, some forwards are going to get sacrificed. Which is fine, because a lot of their forwards are shite, but... And we've given away the ball again. This has not been a good start. At all. At all. Hello, Ashy. Oh, he's offside, Fez. With a 5-0 was 3 seasons ago. Wow, time flies. Time flies. Yeah, that was my understanding, RC, yes. So the two in the front three, the two wide players in the front three are actually 10s, aren't they? So I'm guessing that's where, you know, Bruno Fernandes will be in that ram spot and Rashford in the lamb spot, to use fucking FIFA terminology or whatever that is. I'm guessing that would be the vibe. Again, Luke Shaw's clearly not a footballer anymore, so you're going to need a fullback who could, well, or you're going to need wing-backs, aren't you? Dallo can definitely do that on the right. I don't know whether Mazraoui would be that guy. See, so I reckon that you'd need 3 fullbacks / wing-backs, and as I say, you'd have to sacrifice some forwards, which is fine, because Anthony's shit, for example. So sack him off. And then your midfield 2, I'm guessing, would be Mainu, Ugarte. I'm guessing that would be the thinking. FIFA don't have wing backs and centre forwards. Wait, what? Should we take this tournament seriously? Says Omar. I mean, as seriously as you can. You don't have to sack it off entirely. I probably would have liked to seen us because in terms of this lineup, we've gone half in, half out. We haven't fully, because based on the way, like, you know, Pep's talking about it, he's got the mentality of let's sack it off. But and that's good in terms, like, you know, he's playing Foden false 9, he's playing McAtee, Nico O'Reilly, that's lovely, and Nunes, that's nice. But then he's also played a lot of starters. You know, Savio is our only fit winger now. He's not been given a rest. Same with our, like, you know, centre-backs. It's first teamers rather than, like, an academy player. So we've gone half in, half out, and I don't really know how I feel about that. I probably would have rather we committed more to the youth and just go, it really doesn't matter now. I understand you've got to give certain players certain minutes, though, but that's a thing, isn't it? To be fair, fact checker, what I would say is that, you know, Rico isn't a defender, is he? He is a midfielder doing his best job as an 8. Hello, Oliver. Pray for Akanji. Yeah, hopefully he's all right. We can't have more injuries. As I say, that would be our 7th. That would be our 7th. Was Raja Ballon d'Or deserved? 100%. 100%. Oliver, I've been great, my mate. I've been great. Although I was saying in the Discord earlier, I think I've slightly tweaked my chest, or I've slightly torn something in my chest. Is Nico O'Reilly okay? Why is he injured? No, please be okay, mate. How about you, though, Oliver? Apart from that, apart from my tit, it's annoying because I'm making good chest gains as well. But apart from that, I'm doing good. Oh, Christ, Bernardo's warming up. That means Nico O'Reilly's badly injured, I'm guessing. God's sake. Even the players we're trying to give minutes to are getting injured. What's going on? Good Lord. Because I was doing like barbell bench press, and I just that happened on the first set of it. Nico's still down here. Also, Toby, I demand an apology because I told you the Timber wasn't injured, and it's been confirmed the Timber wasn't taken off for injury. So hold that, yeah? Hold that. Bow down to my wisdom, yes? Oh, what a goal that is by Liverpool. Who scored that? Gakpo. Beautiful finish. Very nice. Sorry, Musty, can you repeat your question, please? I think Nico's looking like he wants to come back on. The Smith machine is calling. I use the Smith machine for good mornings, and I use it for squats now, which particularly focus on the glutes, because I've never liked barbell squatting, and I want to do squats to focus on the booty, because I've got hack squats for quads. I don't know what that means, Toby. Who am I backing in a 1v1, Hasbulla or the Rizzler? Hasbulla is an adult male, whereas the Rizzler is like a child, so I'm going to back the adult. Nico is... I think Nico's only 18 years old. Oh, he's back on the pitch, by the way, which is nice. He must be 6 foot something, surely. He must be. I do not play FC25 now. Short corner routine... And it's going to be another goal, is it? No, because he's absolutely skied. It has Kulishevsky. Fairs. I didn't fat shame him. I said that he is morbidly obese, and he's 7 years old. I guarantee you whip in his details into a BMI NHS calculator. Guarantee it's telling you you're morbidly obese. That's not having a go. That's just a state. That's like a medical statement. Like, come on now. Lovely little tit work by Phil Foden. Tottenham are indeed winning, yes. I did expect them to win. I'm just a bit disappointed in terms of the goal that we conceded. That's a little bit annoying. Because it was very avoidable. I don't know. Ake was so far up the pitch, and then Diaz just went in for no reason. No, it's auto, and that is a goal kick. Ake, you're not going to win that, mate. Exactly, Jeremy. Exactly. We gotta rip those jeans. Oh, our midfield cut through far too easily. Not a fan. Rico up against Timo Werner. Goes to the byline. Crosses with the left. Good. Well intercepted by Stones. And Nico, by the way, is looking good. He's looking fine to continue. I was very concerned for him because he stayed down for a long time. And Bernardo was warming up. Oh, someone's getting booked. Ah, naughty boy. Is that Sar? You naughty, naughty man. And yeah, topping up process. Toby, I'm not sure about that one, mate. I'm not sure about that. And even if we do win today again, I don't... Look at the teams that we'd play in the quarterfinal. Maybe away. Arsenal, Newcastle, United... Probably Villa, Liverpool. There's no easy game there. So I don't really mind if we lose. I would just like a good effort. And maybe like scoring a goal or two. I don't mind if we lose 3-2, but as long as your Savio gets a goal and McAtee gets a goal or something nice. I'm not stressed at all. No, I'm in total chill mode right now. That's why I said earlier, the banana is not being touched. It's a mystic banana. If you were here for the Liverpool-Arsenal game, you know it's mystical. You know it has magical properties. There will not be a post-mortem after this game regardless of result because it's not one of the important ones. So we can just sit back and enjoy it. Hopefully enjoy the... I want to see Wright come on, in all honesty. I want to see just good performances from Nico and McAtee. And I want to see, I want us to sack it off, and I want Nunes to go central. Can we have a go there? Can we please see him? Exactly, Jack. No more injuries. No, Toby. Less of that. You know. Right, so, Oliver. I've decided, as Spurs are in City's box, it's a corner. Essentially, It's a new prop, in fairness, so you haven't missed much. It only got revealed last stream. But if I hold it like that, yeah, if I in my grasp, that's the right word, isn't it? Grasp, it can bestow wishes, or rather, it can increase the likelihood of. Oh, that's a brilliant goal. Okay, that's a bit annoying. We're losing 2-0 now. That's a fantastic goal by Sar. And it can help whoever I want to win the game win it. You get me? Is it a classic City? Exactly, Musty. That's why we've got it. It's a lovely goal. I'm going to ask a question of Ortega because I feel like it was a long way out. So let's have a look at this, Ortega. Because that was a very long way out. First time... It's a lovely finish. I don't... okay, I don't think I can have a good Ortega. It's just a very nice goal, in fairness. I think that might just be a very nice goal. What do you guys reckon, though? Should Ortega have done better? Should he have stepped over slightly earlier? Should he have stepped over slightly? What do you guys reckon? And Pep is not happy. I mean, regardless, I don't mind about losing, but I don't want us to lose by, like, a bad score. Is our unbeaten record ruined? I mean, we lost in the FA Cup final. So that record must be in the league or something, right? Or at home. Toby. I think maybe you can ask the question, could he get over quicker? But it is just a very nice... first-time finish, in fairness. Gundo's finished, says Nat. That's harsh. That's harsh. The first loss this season, indeed. Indeed. But hey, Everybody loses sometimes. You get me? This isn't Preston in the 19th century. Everyone loses. Unless you're Preston in the 19th century. And they played less games, obviously. And they only played 2 competitions. Are we going to get destroyed, says Zeldy? I mean, we shouldn't do, really. We shouldn't get destroyed, because at the end of the day, as I alluded to earlier... Yeah, that's why I didn't specifically mention a competition, Toby, you swine. I mentioned in a season, you fraud. Get out of here with your invincible stats, or your quarter invincible stat. How many competitions were you in that year? Oh, to be fair, you didn't lose in the Community Shields. So maybe that's one. You did get knocked out because you lost on penalties, but you didn't lose because you did draw the game, in fairness. Foden made that work. Looks like a bit of a late reaction, says Jeremy. He wasn't expecting the shot first time. Indeed. Nunes has beaten Gray. He puts a cross in, but, I mean, Haaland's not there now. Toby, I can say what I want. As I say, I'm talking about losing generally. I can score hat-tricks against Spurs. Wait, what? Is this the real CR7? Is that what's happening right now? Preston won, yeah, they won the double that year, indeed. I don't know why people think Spurs were the first team to do the double, because it was indeed Preston. It was indeed Preston, who are losing to Arsenal right now. Good work, AP and a cup of tea. Excellent work. Toby. Please, do not bring Haaland on. Do not bring Haaland on. It's so not worth it. What I will say is I don't think, you know, again, like, even though Pep said, I'm not going to waste much energy on the competition, he's still not going to be happy if we lose. Like, do you remember the reaction to the Southampton game in the treble documentary? Like, I don't think he's going to be, because he still appreciates that the City fans, that's poor Nico, come on, mate. You've got to be good in these games, and you've been stinky so far. That's harsh. You were just stinky in that moment, I take it back. Listen to the Nobbot, guys. Like the video. No, you can't ban the bot thought. The bot thought is there to help out the channel. Allow it. God's sake, Toby. Jack, you said it. That's crazy. What is that profile picture, by the way, Jack? Like, what are we doing here? What's going on? I don't know what that means, CR7, because Toby's moving in with his partner to a house. They're buying a house together. So I don't know what that means. Definitely need another striker. Says, nah, I don't agree. I'm happy with the false nine situation. Oh, excuse me. I'm very happy with the false nine situation, in all honesty. As an alternative, anyway. I don't want it to be all the time, but I'm happy with it as an alternative in like games like this, where you can rest Haaland, or, you know, like, hopefully we'll have qualified for the knockouts in like the last game or two. Then you can like hopefully just like give him a total rest. Oh, Toby, you're engaged. I didn't know that. Big up. Well done. Bro got cooked. Oh dear. With lads, we've got a set piece. We're becoming a bit more set piecey in recent weeks. Can we bloody score a goal from it? Gundo, ball in. It's well over. Yeah, that's poor.
Why have we signed? Savio sounds too Mexican. He probably swam, ran, and jumped the border. We need a good American winger.
But Nat, I would contend that no shot so far isn't really to do with the striker situation. I'd probably say it's more the fact that our midfield comprises of, you know, 2 academy players, in fairness. I'd say it's more about that. That's why I would contend. So I'd say, you know, if Haaland was on the pitch today, I don't really know if that would make much of a difference in respect of having the shots. Musty, yeah, exactly. Good point. Very good point. Yeah, exactly, Marty. It's Blackpool, Liverpool, Man City, Man United. It's Manpool, the only English teams to have had a Ballon d'Or winner. Nunes is fouled there. Ref, he's on a yellow. Send him off, I reckon. Oh, Nunes. Oh, that's actually a really nice ball, Fairs. It was just really floaty. I was concerned. I mean, Savio started. He must be fit enough to start. That's the thing. He must want to start as well.
I'm with fucking Ethan Nwaneri, and he's whipping up a breakout season. Phil Foden. Phil, phone the fucking taxi company, because you're going back to Stockport, lad. Enjoy William Hill and alcoholism, you little dweeb. God
damn it, Gordon. What we doing? What we doing? Well, he's young in respect of experience, Nat. Certainly, you know, in the City first team, how many games has he started for City? I feel like it's single digits. So in respect of experience, he is young at this level. And again, when your midfield is Gundogan, Nico, McAtee at Spurs, that's the situation, isn't it? Or Phil's, I thought he kept hold of it, but in the end, he's lost it. That's it. Get Phil out. Get him out of this team. Not good enough. Ortega, mate. That's an easy pass to make. Yeah, Kishan, that's a good point. When was the last time we were down by 2 goals? Was it? When was it? Did it ever happen last year? Can't remember. I know it happened in the treble winning year against Spurs and against Southampton. Can't recall if it happened last year. Can't recall. Oh, true, Teab. Yes, very true. Yes, of course. I forgot about that. You're spot on. No, yeah, no, you are right. We were 2-1 down at one point. McAtee, lovely recovery tackle. Well done. He's already made it, Musty. Chill. Chill, chill, chill. Foden's fouled there. Should probably be a yellow card then, ref. Come on now. Well done, APT. Like the video, lads. Like the video, because, you know, we're here to enjoy ourselves, because we are going to lose the game. So might as well enjoy it, yeah? I tell you what, I might find interesting, genuinely. I would love to see Gundogan and Foden swap positions. I'd love to see Gundo played at false 9 and Phil allowed to play deeper and control things. That would be really fun. And indeed, FA Cup final, as it turned out, Kostaf. Yes, I've been reminded of that. Obviously, I put that out of my head. I was drinking a lot. And also, we won the league, so I was still on the high of beating West Ham. Foden, ball in, trying to find Ruben. Dragusin did well to get it away. Oh, John, why aren't you paying attention? Rico Lewis, great tackle. I don't know what John's doing, though. Gets a high five from Pep for his troubles, but Stones, that was silly. That was silly, silly, silly. Stones are trying to aura the ball. Look at Pep in his little trackie. His tracksuit and hoodie. Do World Cup fight? What? Shows like whip out a whole bottle of Ouzo again? Definitely never. Lovely little flick by Kulishevsky. Good intercept by Gundo. Can we counter-attack? Let's go quickly, lads. Quickly. Nope. And that's the end of that potential counter-attack. Done. Done and dusted. Jesus shoulder feint on the edge of the box. Poke to Martinelli. Martinelli backheel to Havertz. Havertz pass. Ladies and gentlemen, Zinchenko's passed the ball back to sleep, but unreal scenes. Hey, we're in the box here. Oh, Nunes nearly found Foden. Wasn't quite good enough. Rico, have a shot, Rico. Have a shot, Phil. Oh, blocked. We've done drinking games, LD. We've done loads of those. That was closer though from City. That was closer. Yeah, ball not quite good enough from Nunes there. I don't think I've bought any shirts this season, APT. I've not bought any. City don't anticipate each other's movements. Say, right, in fairness, in that situation, I think our striker was trying to get into the box, but the cross just wasn't quite enough. Man City fell off. Wiz, chill, mate. It's the League Cup. Chill. Allow it. Allow it. Savio flop. Wait, is this a joke? Savio's been good this season. Are we okay? Are we good? My favourite non-City shirt. Probably Brazil 2002 or Barcelona in like 1998. I love those kits. They're very pretty. Big fan, big fan. Let's have some whippage. You know, Nico's a tall boy. Can someone confirm to me how tall Nico is with his short socks and shin pads? Oh, only cleared as far as Savio. Oh, I didn't control it though, Savio. That is poor. Come on, Savio. You're better than that. We've given it away here. God. It's a good thing Timo Werner scored earlier because he is not a good footballer, is he? Let's be realistic here. He's not good at the football. I thought he was 6 foot something. He does. He's got a good frame, hasn't he, Nico? But he needs some meat on him. He needs some meat. Nunes again in space on that left side. He needs some supports. And he loses the ball. What a shame. Should we sack Pep? I agree. 6'3". Wow. Yeah, I feel like that's sort of gone under the radar, Toby. I don't want to say anything because I don't know enough about it, but I feel like that's not really been... Oh, Savio, you shouldn't be shooting from there, my man. Should not be shooting from there. That is poor. Yeah, let's get this bald fraud out of this club. Yeah? Get the bald fraud out of the club. Oh, I thought Nico was going to get that. He's forced a bad pass. Well done, Nico. Good pressing. Fairs, Jack. Again, I don't know enough about the situation to comment on it. I don't know how true it is, so I don't think it's apt to discuss it. Good little turn. Oh, the pass to Phil isn't good enough. Gundogan again. Heavy touch. Some sloppy touches, though, from City. Some sloppy touches. I've seen enough. We need a real manager like Rude. Yeah, 100%. Give me Ten Hag. Give me a proper bold manager. You get me? Give me a proper baldy. It would have been nice to see Lewis played in the actual midfield today, but Walker's injury sort of made that impossible, sadly. You could say, well, Akanji could play that, but even he's got himself injured. So it's not ideal. And that'll be out, thankfully. What did Pep say about Ten Hag? Yeah, Big Sam, he'll sort this out. He'll sort this game out. Oh, come on. Let's score a goal, though. Come on, that'd be nice. Oh, Nico nearly messed it up, but he did well in the end. He's found Nunes here. Good work. He probably loves Ten Hag because he's crap. We're open to Ten Hag visiting us. What is going on? Visiting us? What? No, I don't want him anywhere near my club. Get him away. Get him out. Get him out of here. You're crashing out over the League Cup, Wiss. I'm assuming that's like a pun. Oh, Nunes. Found Nico, has it? Oh, the touch. The touch. Poor. Nana Nobbins will not be pleased. I told her about this game as well. I was like, don't forget, Nana. We're playing tonight. And she was like, wait, where am I going? It's like, no, you're not going to the game. It's like, oh, okay. I can't wait for a non-bald Spanish man to win the Prem. Oh, Foden on the volley. Difficult effort. Tried it, though. Nice effort. Well over, though. I agree, Nitin, to be fair. I do agree that we should have leaned a bit more into the... We should have leaned more into the vibes, FC. Nice idea from Phil. But not the execution. Louise, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy yourself here. If you guys have ever got any suggestions how I can always improve my shows, happy to let me know. You know, I've added the Mystic Banana. We're not using it right now, obviously, because we're not going to waste its properties on the League Cup game. But, you know, let me know. Venom, thank you for following. As you can see, the quality of a watch-along is in the amount of neon. And we got the sirens. This is the false... I've decided this is the false 9 siren. That's what this is. Oh, thank you for following Venom. Let me know who you support in the chat. I'm guessing it's one of City or Spurs. But let me know. Goes to my best football impressions. Okay, right. I'm going to go into a ball. This is me as a football. There you go. That's my best football impression. Oh, I'm so bad with my puns. That's a... I was going to say brilliant foul by Romero, but it's been... Sorry, brilliant tackle by Romero, but it's been given as a foul. Mad. I said it looks like a 2000 Americans diner. Good. Good. That's what we want to see. Yeah, he does just... I mean, that should also be a yellow card on Romero. I will be very real with you. I will be very real with you. Hanged or hung? What, like lynched? In that context, it would be hung. You should be hung for that. Although I think... No, I think both are correct. But hung sounds better, doesn't it? Do a Pep impression. You don't like to touch balls? Like, oh, God, that was awful. I can't do impressions. I don't know why I tried to do one. I can't do one. I can't do impressions, in case you couldn't tell. Oh, no, I'll do a good impression. Wait, one sec. There we go. You don't like to touch balls? There you go. Sorted.
You don't like to touch balls? So I love it. So, yeah, come.
Yeah, I know it was shite, Jack. Why'd I have to say that? Because of the meme, that's why. Hey, big up to you, Venom. Of course it is, mate. Everyone's welcome here. Foden, that's a dusty free kick. Of course you're welcome here, my mate. Everyone's welcome here. How are you? How are you this fine evening? We cannot replace him. Can't do accents. Toby's an Arsenal fan, by the way, Venom. Pay him no mind. Toby's literally an Arsenal fan. Hello, Leon. Disappointing this. Can we just for once keep a clean sheet? Worst game so far for me this season. Get some neons, not hooker stuff. Wait, what? No, this is hooker. This is class. This is a blue moon sign. I'll have you know. I love my signage. Hope you guys do too. I got it, hoping you'd like it visually. And yeah, Leon, it's not been great, but again, we've got to. So what a fantastic ball by Savio. That is wonderful. We do have to bear in mind the context. Oh, Gundo, why are you shooting there, my mates? Yeah, that was mad by Savio, in fairness. Aguero says, why are City playing like poop? Because it's at Spurs, and it's Spurs' basically main team, and it is nowhere near our main team. I think it's as simple as that, guys. I think it's as simple as that. So happy. Happy New Year. I can't do impressions. Stop trying to make me do Pep. It's a win-win for me, City or Spurs lose. Venom, it's going to be a Spurs win. I can confirm that. Because we are playing... we have started some children. And the way Pep's spoken about this competition, he doesn't really care. I just want to see a Savio goal. So it's out of the way, the monkey's off his back. Because I can tell that in some games now, McAtee, that is a poor ball, man. And this is the sort of game where I'm looking at McAtee and Nico, and I want them to have a good game. Because realistically, this is the only chance... Games like this are the only chances they're going to have to start. And in some, you know, less important Champions League games, and maybe like an FA Cup game or whatever, it's unlikely they're going to start in the Premier League. So they sort of do need to perform when they're given these baby chances, and they haven't yet done that. CR7, you're welcome to stay, but you do need to be a bit funnier if you're going to hang with us, I will say that much. Hello, gents, how are we? 2 minutes left of this added time. Come on, lads, let's have something. Let's have something. Yeah, Guerra. In fairness, the second goal was a really nice finish. You know, first time from a corner. That was the second goal. The first one was a shame because we just jumped when we didn't really have to jump. There we go. The stuff, are you okay, mate? I look like a Phil character. I don't know what that means. Oh, no, I'm not going to add more. Oh, Mateus Nunes, he can't stop getting the Gine. Oh, Mateus, this guy. Give him the Ballon d'Or. Give him the Ballon d'Or. Yes, lads. Shall we go? We haven't done this in ages. I feel like that deserves a celebration with the fans. Go Mateus Nunes! Savio, another weak foot assist, by the way. Another weak foot assist by Savio. Unreal scenes. Oh my god, it's the old chat. Big up. 2-1. We're back in this. We're still fighting for this League Cup round of 16 games, boys and girls. Don't doubt it. Savio is popping off with these weak foot assists, you know. Good lord. He's popping off with these weak foot assists. Nunes. Nunes. There we go, half time. Hey, I'm not going to lie, lads. I will take losing by a goal at half time. I will take that. I wanted a Savio goal, but I will take another Savio weak foot assist. And that is big. Because if you go watch my analysis video on Savio, you'll know my biggest critique of Savio is that weak foot work, especially with the crossing. But I think that's now his third... Is that his third assist with the weak foot? Because he assisted with the right to Haaland as well, didn't he? You know, that mental goal. And there may have been another one. Maybe I'm thinking of Nunes' weak foot assist. I don't know. But either way, I'm really happy for him. Because he needs to get better at that, and so far he's illustrating that. And again, really good to see Nunes getting a goal. Really, really happy for him. Good for him, man. I still don't know where his future is in the midfield of this team, if there indeed is one, but I'm very happy for him, of course. Lovely goal to score on the stroke of half-time. Hey, back in it. Norris at all, Venom. Thank you for joining us, matey. We don't just do football stuff, by the way, Venom. We do. I don't know if you like WWE, but we also do it. Feel free to join back later. I do love it when we have non-City fans here. Film character, wait, who's Dr. Evil, Leon? Are you trying to say I'm Dr. Evil? City have dominated since the Spurs' second goal. City had 2 or 3 clear-cut chances, says Rawat. We've definitely come back into it 100%. 100%. Since when we win this game, can you imagine, gents? Can you imagine? Genuinely, Musty. I'm so impressed with him. I'm so impressed. Now, rest Savio is too important to be wasted on a meaningless game. Why is Saka coming on? What? Oh, your games are ahead. Of course they are, because we kicked off later. You know, by the way, just a score recap. Liverpool are winning 2-0 now. Gakpo at the double. Still 1-1 in the Villa Palace. United 5-2 against Leicester. So they're going to be going through. Newcastle, looks like Chelsea are going to get knocked out. It's a shame because from a Chelsea perspective, you feel like it's a competition they could win. Let's have a look at Chelsea's team. It is a B team, but a Chelsea B team is still very strong, isn't it? Because it's still got Enzo, Mudryk, and Nkunku, Felix, Dewsbury Hall, Sassy, Adrabayo, Badiashile, Kukurea. It's not it's not a throwaway team by any means. Also, yeah, they've obviously battered Preston. Kiwi Horse got 2 assists, Toby. What is going on? Why is Kiwi Horse got 2 assists? What's happening? Now, more academy play second half. Which player do we want to come on in the second half, guys? I don't want you to hear. I don't want to hear you say Haaland or Kvaratskhelia or Kovacic. I want an academy player. Give me a name. There's 3 to pick from. You can have Simpson Puzzi, the defender. You can have Alfred Ruprecht, a midfielder, or you can have Jacob Wright. I'd like to see Jacob Wright come on. I think that could be really fun. Maybe Jacob Wright for Gundogan. And then we'd have how many academy players on the... How many local academy players would be on the pitch then? Is it 5? 1, 2, 3. That would be 5 local academy players. That would be a madness. That would be a madness. I think the 2 in the Champions League, in fairness, Nat, I will say today's not been particularly good. We're playing good, says Crazy Dragon. Kio's 2 assists but can't play the ball out. How has he got 2 assists, though? What's going on? Nunes redemption arc, 100% Itahi. Jacob Wright for Gundo. That's the change I would like as well. Just for fun. Just for fun. That's what I'm saying, gents. I want a baby to come on. I want a baby to come on. Yeah, Jacob Wright, big up. Nunes coming out clutch. He's been popping off. Maybe he is just a left winger. Does anyone know if he played for Sporting at left wing semi-frequently? Hello, Dakshin. How are we, mate? Nunes is undroppable. He's doing bits because we literally have no left winger right now. Doku's injured and Grealish is injured. So fair, we have no left winger. So shout out to him. We have players who can play at left wing, but you get me. Give me some hope we can get through to the international break. Of course we can. There is a world in which we can. We will have to beat both Brighton and Bournemouth away, but hopefully after international break, De Bruyne will be back, Grealish, Doku, etc. Thoughts on Andy Morrison? You mean this guy? This guy, Andy Morrison. He's the boy. He is the boy. Somebody help Dobbins out here. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, Leon. Dr. Evil from Austin Powers. I love those films. And Mini-Me. I love those films. Did he play? Okay, interesting. How interesting. Put Haaland in goal and watch Keane complain he hasn't scored. He's doing his job. He's doing his job. He's doing his job. Gundo out. We need more legs in the middle of the park, says Tavonga. Phil hasn't been looking the same this season. I think the last few games he has been latency, and this game is a bit of a question mark because it is false 9. But in terms of like the last couple of games he's played midfield, Southampton, I thought it was fantastic. Should have had 3 assists. Thought he was our most creative player against Fulham as well. He looked good when he came on against Newcastle. Looked fantastic in the Champions League. So yeah, that's the thing. Again, he's playing at false 9, so we've got to bear that context in mind. Wait, what shit nation tax? I don't know what that is. Akanji is injured, sadly. It lays at Unicorn. That is the thing. That is the thing. Akanji did indeed get injured in the warm-up. Which is upsetting. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wait. I love the international break. Because you're from North Macedonia. Oh, I get it. I don't know who England are playing, and I doubt I'll be interested in doing a watch-along. Oh, no, wait, it's Tommy Tuchel, isn't he? He's like confirmed, he's locked into it. Maybe I will watch England. Who are we playing? Let's have a look. How would I rate the first half? It's always hard with these games because fundamentally I don't really care. I think that after we conceded the second goal, we looked very good, in fairness. I think that we've looked very sharp. We created some decent chances. I think our players were getting fouled in decent areas also. Savio's obviously was the difference maker in terms of creating that opportunity, and Nunes with a fantastic finish. The midfield, as we all know, is defensively suspect. He's injured. Crazy Dragon. Grealish is injured. Oh, in January? You're joking me. Oh, I'm not interested then. I'm not streaming those games then. Stuff that. Away against Greece and home against Ireland. I've got no interest in streaming those games. And I'm sorry, guys, if you were waiting for that. I'll watch that with my mum then, 14th of November. Because I go see my parents on Thursdays. I'll watch that. I enjoyed watching the England game with her. I haven't watched football with her in ages, so I'm going to do that. I like watching football with my fam. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. From doors to doors, you're too generous. You super chatted last stream as well. Thank you so much, matey, for the super chat. Thank you for making me a bot, and thank you for popping Evie on the screen right again. Also, oh, and Evie's been ill, guys. My cat. Well, she's not been ill. Well, she has been ill. Basically, we've done an allergy test. I'm not Ten Hag. This is the Guardiola filter. I'm sorry that I'm not tanned like Peppers. She's had an allergy test, so she's having to wear a little cone of shame, and it's very, very cute. She looks like a little flower. It's very sweet. Quiz time. Who was AEK's man of the... How, in what world would I know this? Is there a player who I should know plays for them? Is it guessable? I've no idea. I don't know. Brian says, I don't think McAtee is that good. I think that he is, personally. I think that he is. I just think that it's difficult to give him a run of games given the quality ahead of him, that's all. Berto, I'm going to challenge that. I'm going to say that this season, when he started, he's been wonderful, to be honest with you. I know that Nunes has been popping off, so maybe actually he is our... Maybe Nunes has been our best left winger this season. But when Grealish has played this season, he's been wonderful in my view. What do you reckon we need to do to avoid the first half scenario in the Premier League and Champions League? Well, the first thing we need to do is play our first team. So this, for me, this result, this performance has always got to be a pinch of salt, because you've got to bear in mind this isn't our strongest side. But what we also just need to do is just be a bit more careful with the ball, essentially, and not lunge in. Still don't really get why Diaz lunged in. Don't really get it. But he did, and it's a thing. It happened. It's a thing. My brother's a player, my dad's a delegate. Oh, wait, your brother scored? Oh, sorry, no. I'm glad my family watch football. Yeah. I was like, wait, your brother scored? Because I know he plays in the North Macedonian 2nd Division, doesn't he? Don't be scared for him, Berto. He's a professional footballer. If he's not performing, then he won't start. It's as simple as that. This isn't Foden FC. This is Man City FC. If he's not performing, he shouldn't be playing. But so far, when he has started in midfield, we have looked a lot better. So right now, he should be starting based on that. But if he starts and we don't look good, then he shouldn't start, absolutely. Too many nice young lily lads. What's a lily lad? Is that like someone who's frail and baby? Is that what that means? Crazy how we're playing mostly academy players, and it's Diaz who makes the mistake, says Zelda. Yeah, I did think the push-up was a little bit preemptive. Didn't really need to happen from Ruben. He's big up to Musty's brother who's playing in the North Macedonian 1st Division. Love to see that. Love to see that. Do you mean generally or this game? Because if we're talking about generally, this season when he started, I'd argue he has done that. If we're talking about this game, I don't know if I want a false nine to impose themselves on the game, to be honest with you. McAtee is raw, says Brian. I just think that I think there is a really... he's definitely Premier League quality. I'm very convinced that McAtee is a player who can right now just start in like a European, Champions League side. I'm convinced of that. If Holland's told to go into midfield for whatever reason, you wouldn't complain he isn't scoring every game. Sorry, I don't know what that means. I think I missed something there. Yeah, again, I would maybe suggest that a false nine, you don't really want them to assert themselves into the game. I think what you want from a false nine is to just keep things ticking over and to sort of, and not keep themselves to themselves, but you don't really want the false nine to be the main player. You want the false nine to be the facilitator for the wide players or for the other central players. That's what I normally want from my false nine anyway. So I'm looking for the wingers basically to do stuff, and thankfully that's obviously how we scored the goal. Who has found an AI app messing with Nobbins' head? Looks quite a laugh. Is it a freebie bit of software? It's just a Snapchat, Leon. That's all it is. If you want to activate it, you can either do it on Twitch, which is for free on channel points, or you can activate it by doing super chats. But it's just a Snapchat. Is a fox in the box a false nine or a pure nine? A fox in the box is a nine, a pure nine. Yeah, a fox in the box is someone like a Lukaku. You could argue Erling Haaland is a fox in the box in that sense. But that's what we mean by a fox in the box. If they win this game, can be peed off, says MJG. I don't mind as long as it's a decent second half performance. Do I want us to win? I want us to win because the way I view it is that Pep doesn't have to play first teamers. He doesn't. So I don't buy the idea of, oh, woe is me, I've got all these games. He didn't have to start Lewis and Foden and Savio, etc. He could have just played all academy players. Imagine that's another great example, yes. So I'm of the view that you can do that. So I want to win because I'm greedy and I like to win, but I don't mind if we don't win. I don't mind if we don't win. McAtee, that's always the question for that is the question for me, Dave. McAtee is a Premier League quality player. It's just, is he a Man City Premier League quality player? That was also my question of Palmer. So I know for a fact he's a Premier League quality player. Is he Man City Premier League quality was always the question. It'll be the same question of McAtee, as it will be for Nico O'Reilly, as it was for Lewis, and he's obviously passed that test with flying colours. Am I wearing a Spurs jersey? No, mate, I'm wearing a Marvel top. Sarr is off, by the way. Sarr is off, and that makes sense because he was on the yellow. And indeed, it even did a foul after that. Cover is on, and Gavardio's on. Right, okay, this Pep guy is so confusing. So, that tells me that Pep wants to win the game. To an extent. Gundo's off for Cover. Gavardio's on for Diaz. How interesting. Are we going to see Gavardio centre-back? Oh, probably just be Ake centre-back. Yeah, it's Ake centre-back, never mind. Yeah, so that tells me that Pep cares about this game. That tells me Pep cares about the game. The final nail in the coffin will be, if he brings Haaland on, I think that will tell you once and for all whether he truly cares. Because there's no way that he doesn't play him if he wants to win. If he's desperate, if he thinks it's there to win. He's sort of going half in, isn't it? He's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He's not fully committed because Haaland's not on the pitch. So he's not fully committed. It's very odd. I don't, mixed messages from Pep. I'm not going to waste much energy on it. And yet these subs tell me something else. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. I'm not really sure. It's like he cares, but then he doesn't care. How interesting. How interesting. I personally would have... Again, it's not about playing to lose, but it's more about, just go all in with the Nunes. Good. Second ball. And then he lost it, though. Oh, it's a foul. Big up, Mateus. Big up. Hey, guys, if Haaland comes on, the sirens go off because false nine football will not be a thing anymore. That's the reality. Thank you for following, by the way, Roata. I didn't allude to that earlier. Let me know what team you support. Kovacic driving forwards into Savio. Off the right, runs from Nico. Interesting cross. It does fall to Nunes, in fairness. It does fall to him. Can you keep that in play? It's a... Oh, he fell. Oh, don't shout. Don't have a go with him. That's not very nice. That's my boo, Mateus. It's my boo. Horn in the 60th. He needs a rest. He's clearly shattered. I don't know why he's travelled. I think that's a mistake. Nunes has found McAtee brilliantly well. Not able to get onto it. Oh, McAtee. Nearly. Johnny and Rico need to communicate better. That's the second time now where they nearly made a hash of it. A hash brown. Savio. Oh, that's probably going well over, but it was one of those where it looks like it might go in top corner. Roata. Blue. First game, 1973. I love how you remember the game and the result. Thank you so much, Roata. We have a veteran here. Big up to you, my mate. Yeah, Savio needs to chill on himself. He needs to chill. That's easy for Nathan Ake. Oh, Ake, you had... Never mind, it's not easy. You had so much more time. Good save by Ortega. Good lord. Offside. I thought Ake was just going to play it back to Ortega. Instead, he tried to do some madness. Like there, just play it back to the keeper there. I don't know what he's thinking. Good point, Dave. Yeah, I want them to play the full 90. Yeah, definitely offside from what's it? Veteran. Yeah, of course. If your first game was the 70s, I'd suggest that makes you a veteran. 100%. Kova, that's a... Oh, he's won the ball, I see. Fair play. Fair play. Spurs have started the second half well. That's a shame. Ball in. I thought that was one of those shots. Sorry, one of those crosses where it actually ends up in the back of the net. Oh, it's 3-2 Liverpool. Oh, full time, never mind. That was a 90th minute goal by Bright. I thought that might be interesting, but no, never mind. So Liverpool have qualified. Wow, Palace are beating Villa. I guess that's the only, what's the word? The result that one wouldn't have expected. Roy, that would be a beautiful day. That would be a beautiful day when he gets his first goal. It's coming. It's coming. He's definitely a player who can get like 10 league goals. I think that's how many he got in La Liga last season anyway. He's definitely a player who can do that. 100%. Yeah, Palace are winning. Apart from that, I mean, you could say maybe Chelsea, but it is at St. James's Park, so that's a 50-50 one. Outside that, it's basically as you would expect from a who's winning perspective. It was a good save by Ortega, yeah. Decent shot stopping from the lad. Savio or Doku. I personally, I know it's very early days, but I think that I prefer Savio as a player. I do like Doku a lot, of course. I just think that, I think sometimes Doku's a little bit one-dimensional. Whilst I think that Savio is just, I think he's got a bit of everything about him. How many wingers have gone from La Liga to the Prem and matched their output? Well, give me the list, Jack, because I have no idea what that list is. And I need a list of, like, the higher-end ones. Because I don't have the names off the top of my head. Oh, Oscar Bob, yeah, good times. Memories. How many assists is Savio on? Good question. I don't actually know. Savio, let's go to Transfermarkt and have a look. Oh, McAtee, the footwork there was wonderful. Well done. Well done, let's have a look. Savio's got 5 assists this season. That's impressive. He's already got 3 in the league. What a lad. An absolute boy. Absolute boy. Yeah, so 3 in the Premier League, 1 in the Champions League. Oh my! Our defense has been absolutely torn apart. Ortega. Oh my god, thank god it's Timo Werner. Saying that he did score, but still. Good lord. I don't know what happened there. God, look at how high up our players are, man. What are we doing? Why are we doing that without Kyle Walker at the back? Yeah, it doesn't even get on target, thankfully, Timo. I do agree, Roy. It's always hard to judge. It's close to fair. It's hard to judge ceilings because we don't know, but I feel like Savio is going to be elite. Pearl wants out of this competition. That is reasonable. Davis is coming on. Romero off. Interesting change. I'm guessing that's because of tiredness or something. I don't know why else he'd randomly make it. Excuse me. Lads, there's 38 minutes for a goal here, boys. Give it to me now. Give me another goal. Give me a Savio goal and a Nunes assist. That would be fun. Oh, Nunes. Able to get it out of his feet. What a shame. Intercepted by Rico. Go on, lads. Give it to Savio. Go on, Nico. No, that's a foul. We should get some yellow cards here, ref. Yeah, there we go. Good lad. That would make me a veteran. Leon, hey, veterans are a term of endearment. I'll have you know. Veterans are a term of endearment. Thoughts on people saying if Rodri deserved to win the Ballon d'Or, why didn't Jorginho? I would say those people are idiots. Here's the rule of thumb, guys. Most people are idiots. This is the way to think about the world. Once you have that mentality, and this is the way I truly view the world, so much more will make sense to you. You go, why is that happening in the world? Why is that person doing this? You go, most people are idiots. Ah, of course. Yes, that's what Nobbins taught me. And now you know. And now you know. And knowing is half the battle. That's the way to remember. That's a good philosophy to have, I reckon. Good rule of thumb. Actually, Zelda, yeah. Genuinely. Oh, Cover, that is never the ball. He's got to be careful. He's just been booked and he's given away another foul. Referee, I want you to be keeping an eye on that. A tossing up process. 2 more, and I want another yellow card. You know? Yeah? Yeah. Oh, Nunes, that's not the ball. Gavadio made it work. Good work, McAtee as well. Cover the switch to
Was Nobbins
Savio.
invited to the Diddy party?
Savio White. Okay, Fairs. I thought it was quite funny, but Fairs. The moderators were not happy with that. Oh, Ortega didn't come for it. This is going to be another goal. It has to be. Kulusevski should score. It's a really good save by Ortega. That should be another Spurs goal, to be honest. Oh, he got timed out as well. That's Fairs then, Jack. Yeah. That's reasonable. We should have conceded a fair few goals this game, lads. We've thrown caution to this wind. We've thrown caution to it. I love how I cut out the text-to-speech as well. Yeah, don't abuse TTS, guys. Don't abuse it. That's naughty. Right, what have you got for me, City? What have you got for me? Ortega. Johnny. Give the ball to Yoshko and he will score the goals. Oh, Ortega. That's not the ball, my mates. That's never the ball. What's going to keep waiting for the ball? Well, he's got to receive the ball, hasn't he? He's got to have the ball passed to him, I guess. Good tracking, Nunes. Oh, just out. What a shame. Oh, now we're getting done. Where's my midfield? Oh, it's nowhere. Oh dear, here we go. This is worrying. Never mind, it's Timo. Well, they're not punishing us, Spurs. They've not yet been able to punish us. Like, this game should be away from them. From us, rather. Yeah, should be scoring that. Pre-Chelsea, Werner would have had 4. That one season that he had with Leipzig has fooled everyone into thinking that he can score goals. He's cooking with a shot stopping. The distribution's not been good tonight, though. It's not been good. We've lost it a couple of times because of Ortega. So I'm obviously happy with the shot stopping, but the passing has been not good. Intercepted by Yoshko. Oh, Yoshko should have done better with that pass. They would have played in Mateus easy mode. Relax. You say that, Dave, but he did score. He did score. Yeah, we know that's a thing. Oh, Foden made the run. He wanted it. Kova didn't find him. Yeah, heartthrob, and that's going to be an issue all season. Just further exacerbated by the midfield selection today, of course. Savio dancing his way into the box. It's a corner. A corner. Needs must, Nats. Needs must.
My favorite is my sprinkler goes like this. And comes back like.
Thanks for that, Musty. Appreciate it. I would really like to see Nunes just play the midfield, man. Apparently a foul. What a shame. Wasted opportunity. Stones the captain. Absolute boy. Foden off. Interesting. Bernardo on. So, Bernardo false 9? Question mark. I'm guessing that's what it's going to be. Potentially. Potentially. Or maybe McAtee false 9 and Bernardo slightly deeper. Oh, Savio's down. No. 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 No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh, God. I really don't know why Savio started this game. He's our only winger, for God's sake. Please be okay, Savio, for God's sake. We need you. You know what's mad? We have no winger now. We have literally no wingers. All 4 are injured. All 4 of our wingers are injured. Oh, Lord. Yeah, actually, it might have to be. It's going to have to be, isn't it? Well. Who's that coming on? Is that, yeah, it is right. Okay. Right is coming on. Well, this is fucking horrible. Well. So I'm guessing now Bernardo's going to have to play out on the right. Scott Carson on the wings. Yeah, Bernardo out on the wings, you'd suggest, and then I'd guess one of McAtee or McAtee or Bernardo goes to false 9. Hope Savio's okay. I don't know, he's looking in a lot of pain here. Welp. Oh my God, he's being stretchered off. Oh God, Savio, no. Oh God. Please, no. Please, no. Please, no. Lads, we have 8 injuries to senior first team players. 8. In a squad which is already incredibly small. Oh my word. Oh, God. It's going to have to be Foden out at right wing, isn't it? Or Bernardo out on the right, one of them. There is literally no alternative. Oh, my God. Savio, please get better soon, mate. Yeah, crazy. Indeed finished 2012. Right, yeah. Now, obviously, you know, when I suggested that, you know, Haaland could get 16 all comps, 40 in the league, that was assuming that, yeah, to be fair, to me, I didn't think we were going to have this literal, again, it's not a word I use lightly, literal injury crisis that is happening right now. Our two right, I don't know how long he's out for, but he's literally been stretchered off. That suggests a long time out. Bob has broken his foot. He's missing half the season. Savio's now out for however long. Grealish and Doku are out for an indeterminable amount of time. So that's our 4 wide players gone. And that's not even like a case of, you know, oh, you should have signed another wide player. Like, 4 wingers should be enough, lads. Like, that is an unprecedented amount of injuries. Like 4. Like, you can't legislate for having 4 wide players injured. Now, Phil, for example, can play out on the right, but if De Bruyne is injured, we need Phil in the centre. So it's probably going to have to be like Bernardo out wide until De Bruyne comes back, and then maybe move Phil out wide, which again isn't ideal. Nunes is going to have to keep playing left wing, which, you know, he's done all right, but I don't want it to be a season. I don't want it to be like the solution. Oh, good God. Akanji's out. I don't know how long for. He got injured in Even Walker's out. Gvardiol left wing would actually cook. Look at how far up Gvardiol is here as well. Oh, he should have left that, mate, for Bernardo. Bernardo's gone to the right, by the way. Looks like it's going to be McAtee, false 9. Yeah, McAtee, false 9. Yeah, IDK. We need him. But the fact that I think that Bob's not going to come back until the new year, is he? So he's missed half the season. What, a player who was going to be our main right winger this season. Savio came in, did a wonderful job. 5 assists, injured. Good Lord, man. Absolutely insane. Absolutely mad. There you go, Roy. So he's missing over half the season. And he's going to be our main right-sided player this year. And Savio's done very well, but I don't think he was expected to be the main guy. Yeah, we need him. We need him, and we need him now. Gvardiol trying a ball. It's not really what we're after right now, to be fair. And that's a shame, because now I can't enjoy the game. Now I'm concerned about the injuries. Like, you can enjoy these games if it's like, oh, you know, the youth players got to play and no injuries. You come out unscathed. It's all lovey-dovey, happy-go-lucky. This is... Kanji's injured, and... more importantly, maybe Savio's out. Playing the medical staff, says Chris. Yeah, we're going to have to run some academy players, maybe. Cheeky used to play on the wing, yeah. One last dance for him. Oh, Johnson's going to get a goal here. I can smell it. Oh, well read, Gvardiol. Good tracking back. Well done. Nunes on one wing.
Nunes on one wing, and we will have to go with Bernardo on the other wing because Foden is too important centrally.
Yes, indeed. Literally. Literally. That is staggering, though, to have all 4 wingers injured. That is impressive. That is really impressive. Fair play. Fair play. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We'll see how we get on, won't we, lads? We'll see how we get on. Hopefully players can come back sooner than we anticipate. But we'll see what we see. 1920 was horror in terms of injuries also. We had no fucking centre-backs. Absolute hellish times. McAtee out wide, could cook. Edison outfield, yeah, play him in the 6 vibes. Nico, good strength there. Bernard, Nico. Oh, heavy touch. Rico. I do like how over Rico and Nico. Foden not it. Lads, Foden's not on the pitch. Can we, like, move on, please? Foden, I mean, Bernardo. Nice dribbling. Hayes, chill, mate. Chill on it. Chill on Adam Johnson. Get the Michael Hamilton buyback, yeah. It's ended. Oh, there you go. So Ruud van Nistelrooy is going to have a 100% win record as United manager. He's going to have the Michael Carrick. Well, he must have a bad injury, heartthrob. He got stretchered off. You might not know how to play against a low block with that Haaland. Wait, Toby, what? We have no wide players. Yeah, someone. It's very odd. Literally wingless means to have madness in Jan. Are we officially in the trenches? Yeah. Yeah, Jack, it is mad. I think, like, the damage that these Twitter morons are doing to his rep is really odd. And this is why I'm trying to push back against it as much as I can. Sadly, it's seeping into some fools in our fan base, and it's upsetting me quite a bit. Because he's not even on the pitch, and he's catching heat. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. What the fuck's going on? Oh, dear. Dearie me. I would also say, Toby, that if we had Doku and Savio on the pitch, you know, people who can break a low block, it's a different story. You know, we have Bernardo and Nunes out wide. Johnson is off. Is that Mikey Moron? Oh, he's right. Oh, I thought that was going in, you know. I would have screamed. That was nearly gorgeous. Oh. What a fun goal that would have been. Oh, it's close. Oh, nearly. That would have been so fun. I hate the font of this kit, by the way. This is why we're losing. The bloody font. Comic Sans looking ass. Pissing me off. Pissing me off. Spurs are giving it away to us here. Oh, quicker there, McAtee, please. We've got, I mean, yeah, we might just have to play the CFA at this point. We might just have to play the CFA. How many do we have right now? It's a shame Foden isn't on, so we could have added to the numbers. We've got Wright, Rico, Nico, and McAtee. Mad. Madness. Okay, nice reverse ball. Oh, Gvardiol, another nice reverse ball. Kova switches it to Nico. Bernardo's in support. Oh, he does a little pirouette. Don't shoot, mate. Oh, he's found Nunes brilliantly well. Nunes, why are you shooting? That's poor. Bring back Borges. That Borges, he tried to score against us playing for, who was it, Wolves? The naughty boy. Does he think he is? Yeah, that was poor because Nico did well to find him. The right we've got some play. You mean Savio Olmo? Absolutely. Sadly, he's gone off stretchered. Now we have no wingers. And now we have no wingers, which is annoying. It's annoying. I don't know. It sounds like Grealish and Doku maybe only minor knocks. So hopefully that's going to be fine. We'll see. Yeah. If that's another big injury, I've got to say that I've got to like put us down the pecking order in terms of being favourites, which again is a shame because, you know, no shades to Liverpool and Arsenal, but from what I've seen again this season, I've not been particularly impressed. So it's a massive shame that that's happened. It was a lovely ball, wasn't it? Yeah, the Nico ball. Yeah, if it keeps going on, Jack, then yeah, because it is getting really boring at this point. Only a timeout, though, not like a ban. I'm worried about Bournemouth, says Nat. So am I. So am I. We'll have to see who is available. We'll have to see who's available and ready. Gray to Kulishevsky. Gvardio, get back, mate. Moore's giving it away to John. Good work, John. Nice. Nice. Jordy. Oh, God. Ake's going to have to punt it now. Oh, never mind. He won a goal kick. Good work. Jordy. Johnny Stones. I haven't eaten tea. Am I going to have tea after this? Lads, what are you eating / what have you eaten for tea tonight? Let me know. Inspire me. Inspire me. RE Foods. What should I be having? Let me bloody know. Grealish back before the internationals when we need him. Good lord. Daniel, it could work. You had chicken. What kind of chicken, though? Johnny Stones on the wing. Is that not a foul, ref? He says no. Fairs. Wait, he's giving a foul the other way. Okay, interesting. A 3-courser. Naughty. What are your 3 courses? A doner kebab. Nice. Nobbins on toast. Oh, another child is coming on. Lovely. 18. He's a child. What a boy. 19 on Monday. What a cutie. Ake off. Is he from the area? Do we know, lads? He's been with us since 8. Is he also a local lad? I'd love it if he was. Let me know. I doubt he's going to have a Wikipedia page to tell me his region. Let me know whereabouts he's from, guys. Manchester. Yes. Big up. He has won the Under-18 English Youth League twice. And he's won. And he's an Under-21 Premier League champion. Big up to you, Jamay. Absolute scenes. Get in. So what, we now have 5. We have 5 local lads on the pitch from the academy, and Foden's not even on the pitch. Crazy. Edits, thank you for following. Careful, because you will get banned again if you're not careful. All right, trying to find Gvardio. Slight miscommunication. Good intercept by Nunes. Wonderful recovery, and a nearly a nice switch to Bernardo. He's not going to be able to keep that in. What a shame. What a shame. Just be careful, CR7, because you will just get banned again. Not too much has happened in the second half, which has been a bit of a shame. We haven't really kicked on. We had a good end to the first half. Right's been promising. And the way the team now is probably more like how I would have wanted to see it, with, like, you know, someone making their senior debut, having Nico and Rico and McAtee and Wright all on the pitch. Oh, Jamay, that's wonderful. Oh, our academy players are so fucking technically sound, aren't they? Like, they're all just, like, so switched on. It's very lovely to see. Assassin Spicy Barbecue. Ooh. I might die, Jeremy. What? I like barbecue. What's a Spurs badge on the scoreboard? Look, it's a Spurs badge which is round. I'm not putting in the clapped cockerel on its own. It ruins the vibe. We're having the round badge. Nunes, that's a nice ball into Goyoshko. Oh, he had to cross that first time. No, he nearly found right. Oh. There is another goal in this game.
You don't like to touch balls? So I love it. So, yeah, come.
Yeah, we actually might have to recall Summerby for that right wing. We can recall Coleman as well. Martial asks, when do I think United will win the league? No, it's just straight to penalties, Musty, for these games. Straight to pens. When will United next win the league? I don't know. Another 10 years, I'll go. They're impossible to predict, aren't they? Because you've got to remember, it's not just United becoming good. It's also, they've got to get better than the teams who are ahead of them, who also want to stay good. Gavardio, you can't be injured, mate. He's up. Good lord. Christ. In this cup, says Randall. Indeed, we have no wise players, Randall. And as I say, would have much preferred we started the game how we ended it in terms of personnel. Archgrave's been cast to the side a bit since joining Spurs. Should have stayed at Leeds or gone to Brentford. Indeed. Cast aside, just like Real Madrid did to Bellingham. I don't want to play with you anymore. I'm not crying, Oren. Hello? Laser, can you imagine? Can you imagine the scenes? Thumbs up from Pep. These kids need to develop softer feet, says Roy. I think they've looked good since they've come on, to be honest. Right nearly scored a goal, in fairness to him as well. I think it's chill. Next Ballon d'Or contender, I rate it. Oh, right, that's a lovely footwork. Oh, I tell you what, lads. England are after this sort of player. Is right the answer. I mean, he's clear of Manu already, clearly. No cap. No cap, no cap, no cap. Saudi league or Portuguese league or Dutch? Portuguese, probably. Oh, Bernard, that's not the play. Oh, Nico, that is not the play. You dived in for no discernible reason. He's going to get back easy. He's offside anyway. Boom. We do have Ward and Zeldy. True. Yeah, Randall. If we beat Brighton and Bournemouth, I don't think any City fan cares about this game. If we're being serious, no City fan cares about this game. What we all wanted to see was no injuries. Sadly, we haven't had that. And some nice performances from our academy players. And we have had that, for the most part. Nunez. Right. Corner. That's in the Vinny party. What, the pity party? Right, wants to take it. Responsibility, yeah? Go on, big up, John. Let's score a goal. Let's go to pens. I want the children to take penalties. Kova. Mateus, our best penalty taker, speaking of. Rico. Bernard. Can you whip it into Nico O'Reilly? Question mark. McAtee. Whippage. Falls to right. Oh! Bernard. He's clipped in. There's no one attacking it right on the volley, and that is not it. I'm afraid that goes out for a throw-in. Well, he hosted a party before the Ballon d'Or. Are you joking? Are you joking? That's impressive, Toby. Fair play. Yeah, Vinny can hold that little prick. That is incredibly arrogant. Like, how entitled do you have to be? What a knobhead. What a knobhead. None. I'd rather neither, TBH. Pint in Paris, yeah, he's such a little knobhead. Yeah, exactly, Toby. Whether you think he should have won or not, this has revealed the character of him. I mean, he's a twat, clearly. Who is... How arrogant do you have to be to host a party before you've even won the event? Like, what is going on? Oh, I was going to say, I need Ortega to come off his line, and he did. Good. Good job. Yeah, Heartthrob, he's popping off. Just what he wants. Indeed, and Roger would have gone on bloody crutches. Yeah, Arsenal, where's your Ballon d'Or winner? Get your money up. Oh, the keeper's made an interesting decision there. All right, can't do anything with it, though. Yeah, maybe, Jack, maybe. But the fact that there was no clear winner, you can never be doing that. You can never be doing that. Yeah, this second half has dragged. I've not really enjoyed the second half. Maybe the injury has spoiled it a little bit. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. Easy out. Yas. Yeah, absolute boy. Why not? Why not? Very egotistical indeed. Yoshko wins that. Nice. Like how Ruben Diaz was there. It's like just a mate. It's cute. It's interesting, isn't it, Daniel? Because now there are 3 very strong personalities at Real Madrid who I'm sure will all be wanting to win that individual award. Are Liverpool the only English academy to produce a Ballon d'Or winner? No, Bobby Charlton. Bobby Charlton. Lads? Yoshko, what was that throw in? I've no idea how Richarlison's not scoring, by the way. That's the terrible throw, Yoshko. Come on, mate. Yeah, that poor from Richarlison. Way to avenge Vinicius there, my mate. Well done. Yeah, that is shit from Vinicius. Good lord. This is such a weird game. Such a weird game. Indeed, Saudi, I agree. I can't believe he hasn't taken the chance either. No, trying to avenge him, Nan. Richarlison trying to avenge Vinicius. Because he wasn't happy that he didn't get the Ballon d'Or. Ball in. Headed. Cleared. Let's counter. Oh, Bernard. Just backheeled it to no one. Oh, did I? Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, guys. That's a foul by Rico. What a shame. He's upset. His hair is big today. Yeah, that's poor Bernie. Come on. Yeah, that is a foul, Rico. You can't contest it. You cannot contest it. Oh dear, lads, if you are enjoying my streams, then, and you want even more of me in your life, then you might want to join our Discord server. The link is there for your perusal. It's basically just like a group chat. If you would like to join it to chat to me and other people about anything and everything, feel free to click the link to join the community. This is a weird game. Yeah, it is. It is. It's one of those games where, again, I will forget this game as soon as the stream ends, and there will be no post-mortem because it's just... It's so not relevant. The most relevant takeaway from this game is Savio's injury and Akanji's injury. Those are the main issues. The actual performance, I think, has been fine, given the context of the two teams on the pitch. I think the performance has actually been all right. I'm just very concerned about Savio, the fact that he got stretchered off. That's been the souring of this game, sadly, and now I can't enjoy it. But there we go. You can't have everything. I just don't want injuries, though. That's the thing. You can't have everything apart from injuries, as it turns out. What an L. Oh, Rico, even that was nearly a bad ball. Nice by Kova. Rico, oh, you should have released it. Should have released it, Rico. It's a throw-in to City. Note how Pep isn't bringing on Haaland, though. That tells us that, again, whilst he has brought on some senior players, he's not fully committed. He clearly doesn't care enough. The only takeaways are negative. No, as I say, I think that it's positive to see, you know, the academy players play nicely. Wright in particular. I think the cameo's been fun. I'd like to see him a little bit more. Oh, Nunes just was nearly able to get onto that. Vicario and it made a bit of a mess of it. Guys, it's another corner. Why is Vicario the captain? Mm-hmm. Savio's injury has spoiled the vibe, I'm gonna say. Why the T-Wolves dusty? I don't know. Hey, we're gonna win, I reckon. Vicario came out. He's not defending his area. Oh, it's off the line. Oh, this Vicario guy. He's like, I think he's trying to learn from like last year when it was Ake who scored the header. He's never going to get that. Oh, that is such a good clearance off the line as well, because that's a fantastic hit by Nico. It's in the bottom corner. Basuma's done really well. What a shame. What a shame. That could have been the equalising goal. Ball in again. Oh, Gavadio flick. Goal kick. What a shame. Da, 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 da. Oh, that you feel like that was a chance, boys, from Nico. He did everything right, I think. I think he did everything right. Alas. Alas. It wasn't to be. It was very good by Basuma. It was a very good effort, yeah. Such a shame. When was the last time I played football? Years. Years. I haven't played football in years. Yeah, it was a very good shot, Hearthrob, wasn't it? The only way it could have been better was if it was higher. You guys don't want an equaliser. I like a penalty shootout though, especially when the stakes are low. You know, if the stakes are high, I hate a penalty shootout. But if the stakes are low, I love a shootout. So, I think it'd be quite fun. To be honest with you. I'd take a shootout. That would be good vibes. Good vibes only. Excuse me. I prefer my steak medium rare because I'm a connoisseur. Oh my god, it nearly fell to riot. Did you play in the Christmas Truce? What, in 1914? Yeah, I did, Musty. I did, actually. Six minutes by the time. Lads. There's time for a Jacob Wright equaliser. Yeah, Vicario is not, you know, whatever the term is for, you know, being dominant in your area. Vicario is seemingly the opposite of that. Musty, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I was doing WM vibes against the Kaiser. You get me? From a Spurs perspective, I mean, I don't know how they scored. How have they not scored like 5 goals today? What is their expected goals? It should be very high. What? Spurs' XG is only 0.85. I feel like it should be about 4? So, something. The amount of clear-cut opportunities they've had has been mad. Hello, True Dogs. How have Nico and James done? They've been all right, I'd say. They've been fine. They've been steady. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of McAtee. I think that the academy player who's impressed me the most has probably been Wright, though. It's probably been Wright. I think he's been lovely. Such a good ball by Wright, but it wasn't really red. Nice idea. You guys didn't really seem to care when I had the. Stats, so I've sort of ditched them. Maybe we can make a return at some point. I like the stats personally. It has, Matty. It's killed the vibe. Who's impressed me the least? Probably McAtee. But again, I don't know if that's necessarily his fault. I would have liked us to have seen him pass. I would have liked us to have passed to him a bit more. Good header back by Yoshko. Is there a chance for another opportunity? Kovacic carrying the ball. Oh, McAtee wants it. Oh, Jacob Wright, have a shot. Oh, it's well wide. Oh, can you imagine? I would have popped. I would have popped if that went in. Oh, and that's well wide in the end. What a shame. What an L. I've been impressed with Jacob, though. I'd like to see him get some more starts in like an FA Cup game or some Champions League games that don't matter. Unbeaten since... Wait, not since last December. We lost to bloody Man United in the FA Cup final. Get it right. There's 2.5 minutes left. Indeed, Heartthrob. XG can be useful. It's usually across an entirety of a season, normally. What's my least favourite stat? Pass accuracy, probably. Because... Or basically any defensive stats used for, like, a centre-back. Aw. Because people go, wow, this player's done a load of tackles. They had a good game, right? That's not really how it works. Pass accuracy, though, is usually irrelevant. Like, you know, like comparing centre-backs and saying, you know, this defender got more tackles, therefore they are better at tackling. It's like, well, no, that just tells us how the opposition team... Sorry, that just tells us how a team sets up. Would love to take... So I can't spell. From the game. I can't. Why is that doing that? Space. Good point, Spartacus, in fairness. Yes, maybe that's the point. Oh, Nico, could he have done better with that header? I think he knows he should have done. That's such a good ball in. Who put that in? Oh, Jacob Wright, what a ball that is. Oh, Nico, you should be doing better there, mate. That is a lovely cross by Jacob. Yeah, I think Haaland not starting and smiling tells you everything you need to know, I think. What a lovely ball that was. He used to buzz it. It is indeed Heartthrob, yeah. Because also, if you like play the ball, but then the striker doesn't even have the shot, Haaland's on the bench. Yeah, he's there. I've no idea why. Probably not Zeldy, because Pep didn't trust him to start in a League Cup game, which he said he doesn't care about. Which is a mad shame. Yeah, Jacob's looking fun. And there you go. What a shame, guys. Oh dear. I mean, you know, I think I predicted 2-1, in fairness. The biggest issue for that game for me, lads, is the fact that Savio got injured and Akanji got injured in the one. Now, Akanji was smiling on the bench. Yeah, the cheer from them was quite cute. Akanji was smiling on the bench, so hopefully that's okay. But Savio being injured is a worry and a big concern. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. If anyone's genuinely upset about this game, I don't know what to tell you, lads. It's the League Cup. Do you see the team that we played? Like, I would not worry about it, guys. What I would worry about, as I say, is the Savio injury. That's just ruined the vibe. Absolutely ruined the vibe. There's a Bob the Builder sign. That's class. I'm very concerned about it. I'm very concerned about that. Yeah, lads. If anyone's, like, popping off or actually genuinely annoyed that we lost that game, you know, perspective, I think, is the key. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Exactly, Matty. All I'm upset about is the injuries. We have no wide players. 8 of our senior players are injured. I think my main takeaway from this game is that Jacob Wright should be playing more games. I don't know how. I don't know where you play him. You obviously can't really start him in the Premier League away against, you know, Bournemouth or Brighton. But what's like the next realistic game? Sadly, I think the issue now is, guys, that we actually have quite a tricky run. We go away against Bournemouth, who are tricky. Away against Sporting in the Champions League, you know, the new manager and all that for United want to be a point to prove and all that shite. Away against Brighton. Gavardo receiving treatment. Are you joking? I've turned my TV off. Are you joking? Hopefully he's alright. That's for Twitch, Harvell. That's like ads on Twitch. Yes. So away against Sporting, away against Brighton. Then there's an international break. When we come back, it's home against Spurs, home against Feyenoord. Maybe that's a game where you could start him, but then it's Anfield. Home against Forest, you can't play him there. Away against Palace. This is the issue. This is why I would have loved to have seen him start. I would have loved to have seen him start. There's not really a game where you can justify starting right now. It's incredible. The only one really is in like late Jan, which is Bruges. You know? So that's an issue. We got Gundo instead. Yeah, so we do have some tricky fixtures coming up. Not an optimal time to be in a bit of an injury crisis. It's not ideal. Hopefully they come back sooner than we think. And that's the thing. It's an issue. Good work, Jack, winning the roulette. Absolutely smashed it. You know, I would have liked to have seen us again. I'll say it again. I'd have loved to have seen us lean more into the youth for this game. Then that would have been fun. O'Reilly looked good. Shame for him. He could have got a goal. It was cleared off the line by Basuma. And then that header at the end. Should have probably done better with it. But other than that, I thought he was good. As I say, impressed with Jacob Wright. Thought he was nice. And there we go. It'd be interesting. I don't know when the draw is. It's probably after this game. But that's me now. I'm not going to lie, lads. That's me now switched off from this competition. Even the final, I'm not going to care about. We'll do a live stream for the final because it's the final. We might do a watch along. Sorry, we might do a drinking game because, you know, to try to increase the vibes of the game. But this is like I can assure you, lads, I will not be tuning into the quarterfinals or the semis. Martin's fuming. I don't know why you would be fuming. I don't know why you'd be fuming. It's the League Cup. No more Liverpool-Chelsea final. True. Must he? Absolutely. And there we go. Nunes, McAtee wings. I think it's probably going to be, well, hopefully Savio, hopefully Grealish and Doku are back quickly. But in the meantime, Nunes will have to stay at left wing, won't he? And Bernardo will have to go out to the right. That's what it's going to have to be. Because if De Bruyne is out, we need Phil central. Otherwise, the centre doesn't exist. So we've got to have Phil central while De Bruyne is out at least. So it's going to have to be Bernardo right, Nunes left. And there we go. Yeah, Hashim, I'm very calm. I'm very chilled out here. I'm worried about Gundo's form. Yeah, that was probably his worst game as the 6. I thought Bernardo was all right. I thought he was all right. I don't think he was, great. I thought he was all right, though. I do think Bernardo has to be right wing. He has to be right wing because the only other option is having Phil there, and we can't have Phil there when De Bruyne is out. So it's got to be. So I know it's not ideal, guys. I know it's not ideal, but that's going to have to be. That's going to have to be the situation. The front three will be Nunes, Hall, and Bernardo. The midfield will be Foden, Kova, and it's probably going to have to be. It's going to have to be Gundo, Kova, Foden, isn't it? In midfield, we actually don't have any other options. We actually don't have any other options, do we? Unless I'm missing someone. I don't think I am, though, am I? I'm not missing a random midfielder. Because if Bernardo's out on the right, he can't play there. Yeah, so the midfield's going to have to be, by definition, Kova, Gundo, Foden. And the back four is whatever the back four is. You're in the video? How? Why? What? I liked what I saw from PSG. I liked the ambition with the passing, absolutely. Why are you in it, Toby? The fuck? I'm doing great, Jono. I do not care how we play until we get our wingers back now, at the very least. Yes, exactly. I agree. Normally, at this stage in the season, I'm not overly concerned with results. I'm more concerned with performance. Oh, first, Toby. I didn't realise. Now, we're in the situation where it's literally just survive. Survive until the players come back. And then we take it from there. We've now got to sort of have a pinch of salt for every single City game now until those lads are back, I think. As long as we win, I don't care if we get battered by Bournemouth and we play like absolute wank. Thank you so much for following Dindals. Welcome to the channel. Let me know who you support. I don't care if Bournemouth batter us and Brighton batter us before the international break. Just win the game by whatever means. And the players, come late November, will hopefully be back in business. They'll be back in business. They'll be back in business. I was going to say I'm not going to be streaming on the 23rd because it's Mrs. Nobbins' birthday, but it's a home game anyway, so I wouldn't be going to that game anyway. So I'll have to sell my ticket. Bench of the weekend is going to be terrible. Hopefully one of the academy lads will step up. Well, I'll tell you the team right now. I'll tell you the team. So going from front to back, because it's easier to predict front to back. Nunes left wing. Haaland striker. Bernardo right wing. Foden, Gundo, Kovacic midfield, because there's no other options. Rico right back. Edison in goal, obviously. Rico right back. I don't know how bad the Akanji injury is, but if it's bad, it's going to have to be, Stones Diaz or Stones Ake, and then Gavardio probably. So that'll be the team with like a slight variation, but we're limited in terms of options now. There's no other. You can't pick another left winger. You can't pick another right winger. You obviously can't pick another striker. You can't pick another midfielder. We only have Foden, Kova, Nunes, because Bernardo has to play out at right wing and Nunes has to play out at left wing. So there's no other central options. So it's got to be those three in the centre. That's easy to predict. Wright looked very good, Brian. He looked very fun. I don't know why he didn't start. He should have started. I think that was an error. That would have been so fun. Apparently, Gavardio received treatment after the game on the pitch and I killed him. No, stop. Hopefully that was just like impact stuff. Can you imagine if they're injured as well? Oh, lordy, lordy. Yeah, crazy. Run it back to 1920, man. Run it back to 1920. And it's such a shame because, again, no disrespect to Arsenal and Liverpool, but I've not been particularly impressed with them. I don't think they're that good. And I do think that normally they should be a pretty... It's a wrap for City in the league. I'd be so comfortable in saying we're going to win the league by like 8 games or something. 8 games, 8 points or something. Sorry, Dindals, let me know who you support. I don't anymore. I did used to go to away games, Dindals. I did used to go to them, but we normally just like stream them nowadays. I did used to go to them back in day. In fact, it's blurred, but you can see that is a little thing containing a lot of my away tickets. So there's my League Cup ticket from the 2013 League Cup final. There's even an Old Trafford ticket in there from when Sunderland beat them that year in the League Cup. There's a Craven Cottage ticket. There's a Leicester ticket. So lots of fun stuff. You support QPR. Big up to you, my mate. Big up to you. Shawnee Wright Phillips in 2012 and all that. All the kids were class. It was good to see those little cameos. Without the injury crisis heading into the season, we look like we could win everything. I agree. Do I get what from Google Images, Musty? Do I get what from Google Images? Let me know. Ake was bad today, first game back. So I will allow it. You've got to allow for rust, haven't you? You've got to allow for rust, Liam. To be fair, why does everyone think this is a Spurs kit? Do Spurs kits have black shoulders? This is a raglan top. It's just Marvel. No, they're physical tickets. They were physical tickets, Musty. Think if I think I was going to play at this many games, probably not Heartthrob. Can we open the transfer window now, says Blue Moon. I hope Brentford get Newcastle and get smashed. And then I hope Spurs get Arsenal and get destroyed. Well, we'll have to see. I don't know when the draw is. Is the draw now? If it is, then might as well stay live. League Cup draw. Is it today? Is it now? If I turn it on, if I turn my TV on, I'm guessing it will tell me, won't it? Or if I turn the Skybox on, rather, I'm guessing it will tell me, right? Are you going to tell me they're interviewing Kulishevsky? I don't care. When's the draw? When is the draw? The draw for the Carabao Cup quarterfinal takes place at the conclusion of the 4th round. Well, the 4th round has concluded, so can we do it? I might as well stay live until the draw happens, just because it's out of interest to see who gets who. To see who gets who. Is that the whole club? Manchester City, big up. Kulishevsky got the Man of the Match award. That's reasonable. He did get 2 assists, didn't he? So that's fairs. Due to old age. That's the one, Dave. That is the one. Although, in fairness, my nana, who is, infirm and in a wheelchair, she still goes to away games. So big up to her. Obviously with help, but, why do City fans care? What about this game? I don't care about the game. I'm just semi-interested to see the draw. Draw's at 10:40. Oh, fuck that. I'm not staying 15 minutes. Fuck that, guys. I like you, lads, but I'm not staying here for 15 minutes. Fuck that. I don't care that much. If it was going to be right now, I'd be minorly interested. But it's not, so I am not. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. I don't live in Slough, no. Oh, unless you're talking about someone else. Oh, no, yeah. No, he's lying. I'm indeed from Manchester, yeah. No. He's lying to you, Dindles. He's being naughty. Didn't Pep want to win with all the chances City created? Hey, on another day, we could have drawn it. We could have drawn the game because Nico had a really good chance to equalise at the end. And then there was also a decent heading opportunity. But again, guys, I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. Who comes through the door in Jan and works for us immediately? I don't know. It's someone like Zubimendi, probably, in terms of the 6. He can just slot in quite easily. He slotted quite easily. I think we're gonna shoot off very shortly, guys. If you're watching on the YouTube, obviously, thank you so much for joining me here. We do also have a Twitch where I do exclusive Twitch shows. So, for example, Friday at 6 p.m. there is going to be an exclusive Twitch stream at 6 p.m. So make sure to join me for that. It's a lot of fun. It's more chilled out and laid back. We still talk about whatever over on the Twitch, but it's far more chilled out and laid back. So make sure to follow me over on Twitch. It's just LNobbins. As I say, we will be live at 6 p.m. for some WWE fun. We're playing a 2007 retro game. It's very nice and lovely. Thank you so much from Doors to Doors who super chatted today. Thank you so much to Ultimate as well, who used their Prime sub on me. I'm always incredibly, eternally grateful to those who use their Twitch Prime on me. Thank you so much, guys. It really means the world. Hopefully you enjoyed your exclusive Twitch Prime receipt, of course. That's not very nice, Jack. I must see what's going on. We're one Haaland injury away from breaking down. If Haaland gets injured, it's GG's. Of course it is. It is GG's. But I think it would be in any event, even if we had a backup striker, because Haaland's just that good. So that is the reality of the situation. I'm going to head off now, lads. If you want more Nobbins in your life, come over to the Twitch, because we do even more streams over here. The next stream, as I say, will be on Twitch. This next stream after that will be against Bournemouth. I've now figured out how to make my VPN work without shafting my stream setup. So I can now, because it's a 3 p.m. kickoff, annoyingly. We've got over 115 likes on the YouTube, which is fantastic. So I will be using my Romanian sports subscription. In case you guys want to know it, it is Prima Play, and it costs £6 a month. It's not illegal streaming. It is Prima Play. That is not illegal streaming. I'm paying for a service. I'm paying. I'll tell you what I'm paying, actually. I'll tell you exactly what I'm paying for this service. I am paying $29.99 Romanian whatever. RON. What is RON? RON is the Romanian currency. Because that's what I'm paying. A Romanian leu. There you go. I'm paying 30 Romanian leu, which is the equivalent of a £5. It's £5 a month for every single Premier League game. And the VPN I have is free. So that's nice. And it's all above board and it's all legal. We do not break the law over here. Yeah? It's VPNs. It's totally above board. You're allowed to do that. Amorim is indeed confirmed as United manager. That's it, guys. That's a show. Thank you for joining me. Go follow the Twitch after this ends. It's LNobbins on Twitch. The link is always in every single video description. And I'll give you the link one more time. If you like my content, you'll like the Twitch. Go and follow over there as well. Go join the streams there. Until next time, guys, have a lovely rest of your evening. And I will see you all on the Twitch at 6 p.m. And then Bournemouth away on Saturday. Watch along. Goodbye, guys.